I think it's also important to think about the leadership and the morale and the people, the culture side of these projects, both from the team that has to implement a project that wasn't planned out properly, and the team that has to be part of it on the user side, who have to actually do the work of migrating data and learning new systems and implementing new systems. And what tends to happen is if the organization has a history of not planning out the process properly, they actually have oftentimes a track record of failed projects from the user's point of view. So management comes down and says, hey, we're implementing a new process, whatever it is, a CRM system or a new order entry system or inventory system. And the employees roll their eyes and say, okay, here's another system. Here's something else we need to learn. Here's something else we have to do. And they end up, sometimes not being engaged enough to ensure that we're going to have a successful, smooth transition. The same thing happens on the technical team. The tech team does this all day in and day out, and they know the difference between a project that's well thought out and aligned and planned, and one that's just ad hoc and random. And we bought a system, and then they start talking to the users and find out the users don't even know they bought it. They don't know it's coming, and here we are installing it. The tech team feels like they're set up to fail, and the users feel like they're set up to fail. So guess what happens? The project fails because there's no one who has buy-in. There's no one who's on the implementation side of the house that is really the champion of it, because we didn't go through the process of getting everybody's input. You can learn so much by sitting down with the people that actually do the work and say, just show me what you do, show me where you're struggling, show me where the problems are. How can we change this? How could we make this easier? When you start the project like that, even if you come out sometimes at the same point that you knew you were going to go in with a solution, you have buy-in. And the process builds the connection between the team members that oftentimes don't speak the same language, but now they're on the same team because we've engaged them, we've brought them together, and we're following the same roadmap. So to a large degree, it really is an exercise in leadership and in process, and not dismissing things out of hand when the tech team says, well, this is the answer. Well, they may be right, but we have to walk through how they made that decision and why they made that decision, because the employees who have to use that system need to believe it and need to be convinced and need to understand. And sometimes you need to show them, and you need to make them part of the process. So to a large degree, it is a leadership problem as well.